So you wrote in an AAF a blog that it was a wintry mix, which was very appropriate because we were having a snow and ice storm at about the time you released that. But what's your, what's the wintry mix? What's your key takeaways on the jobs report?
Yeah, so fundamentally, I wanted to speak to both of those views in the report. I have to concede from the jump that I was among the many forecasters that was off by many hundreds of thousands in my guesstimate that I put out before the actual numbers come out. So from relative to my own forecast, it was a disappointment. But to be fair, and the story that we're getting out of this jobs report is there's a number of things to observe, and on a little bit more reflection, I actually think that the jobs report is a little stronger than maybe even my own title suggested by calling it a wintry mix. Like, there are some things to not love about it, and the headline jobs number was less than we would want. We're still below where we were before the pandemic in terms of jobs. We still have some ground to gain, and that's the magnitude of that challenge is in the millions, and so that's a real challenge. Nevertheless, there's some very good things in this report, and I think also that some of the disappointment around the headline number may be a function of some things going on within the estimate and within the surveys, and we may see bigger numbers in the revisions that get something of a more unalloyed good report. That's what I'm hoping. And so some of the good things I'm looking at is we do have two surveys in this report: the establishment survey, or the payroll survey, and the household survey. Now, the household survey has been looking really strong, and this one showed employment growth of on the order of 600,000, and we've seen in some recent months that the household survey has outpaced the employment survey. The employment survey has always been viewed as sort of the more a little bit more integrity in that survey, just a little bit more reliable. But given all of the disruptions to the labor market itself, but also to agencies, their collection processes, response rates, et cetera, I think we just need to be a little bit more open-minded about observing all of these data to understand what's going on in the labor market. And so there were some disappointments in the survey, but also some very good indicators.